we have another opinion. I think Bangla will be suitable for everyone, but I am very both Bangla and English. Okay, then let's say it's English. Both are okay. So English should be the primary one, international. Okay, so for the very beginning, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Habibul Bashir. Currently, I'm studying and working as well as for my university. And my current university is Hochschule Rheinebel, which is for if I just translate it to English as its German name, yeah, it would be more difficult to understand. But the normal one, if we just translate it to German to English, it will be like um, the technical university or let's say the applied science university. So here I'm studying here the photonic system engineering as a bachelor student. I also working for my university as IT officer. And yes, it's not only I'm just working as IT officer. My background actually from cybersecurity, and just back to Bangladesh, I was the cybersecurity team head for a well-known company. But I don't want to mention that at this moment because this company is not right now is they are not operating anymore. So then I switched to bug bounty hunting in HackerOne, Bugbrowse, and also Federacy. So Federacy was one of the most prominent for me as a beginner. Then I switched to penetration tester, and we had a very good team combination for penetration testing, all testing all the bug, or let's say just finding the flaw in web security or web application. Then why we're here. So as a title, 100 days or 100 days cybersecurity challenge. As from my colleague, Mr. Boni, we're just trying to do something special for our newcomer, especially like who just finished their study or they are just maybe they are just in the final year or final semester. It could be. So we're just thinking that kind of people, or if I say these are our audience or these are our intention to keep the cybersecurity training, cybersecurity path, cybersecurity team up, and also would like to say the mentoring. The thing is, yeah, everybody when someone hear about the hacking thing, they might think, oh, okay, you're the hacker. You might hack my girlfriend, my boyfriend, Facebook ID, maybe Instagram, maybe Twitter, blah blah blah. It's not gonna work. We're not gonna dealing with such kind of things here. We will learn cybersecurity. Cybersecurity has the vast majority of sector. You can work as a DevOps. You can work as a cybersecurity analyst. You can work as a penetration tester. Let's say we're just grossly can talk about the blue team and red team. For red team, you already know the red team work is just demolish your firewall, demolish your the security, and blue team do the another stuff like they will protect your data from the cyber threat. So in this era, just yesterday I had a news our national database maybe got hacked, and it's all about 5 billion people data already we lost, already published on the dark web. So this is the horrible news for everybody, because by using your personal data, by using your name, by using your email address, by using your phone number, by using your all the family data like your father name, mother name, your NID card, any threat actor can do anything. Anybody can misuse that kind of information. They can manipulate. They can make the spam. They can make the horrible, bizarre situation in your life. Let's just take example. Let's say you have a phone number. You might say, okay, this phone number is very public. I don't think so it will be any problem if it's went to any cyber threat actor. Yeah, for the first thing, there is no problem. But if you ever thought that like if anybody just clone your number, if he or she call your parents, say, okay, I'm in the very danger, I need money right now, it could be a threat vector. Then your parents don't have the time to think about your number because this is your number and you are talking. Your voice could be cloned. Everything in the internet era, everything is possible. No system is safe. But what gonna we have to do? We have to just protect ourselves from that kind of cheap people. And this is our target. We want to make people more and more conscious about the cybersecurity. Here I am living in Germany, and I know lots of my German colleagues don't know about the cybersecurity. They are aware, they are educated, they have very good, I think, informatic courses and blah blah everything. But they are not much concerned about it. That's the problem. That's the flaw we have. We are human beings. So every human being manipulated by someone. Maybe by your mother, maybe by your father, maybe your girlfriend, your wife, your husband. Could be anybody. So if we just have that security flaw, then there's a security vulnerability. Maybe it's not yet discovered, but it will discover in very near future. That's why we're just thinking and we are planning everything for people to give that security challenge to train them as a cybersecurity expert, as a cybersecurity conscious people. Then we can protect us from any bad people and malicious activities. If you don't know what's called spam, you could be the victim of spam. If you don't know what is cloning, you could be the victim of cloning things. So nobody knows in future what's gonna happen. So we must have to have the concrete knowledge regarding cybersecurity stuff. As I earlier mentioned that this is the era of internet. So we can't stay one day without internet, without my device. And this device could be the, I mean, this device could be uh, the first action or first flow in your life. You might know the NSO group from Israel, they sell something called MSI Catcher. MSI Catcher is like a software where our government can hear your every telephone call, every message, even in your Facebook activities. If you just write a post against our government, against our father of nation, you'll be caught in 7 days. You'll be caught in a day. We had a lots of examples on regards it. So you must have to know how it's gonna work, and then you will protect yourself from that problem. So this is our introduction actually regarding our planning, what, why, how, and what's the benefit of that. Let's talk about our group rules. Definitely, when we're just building a team has some wonderful synchronizing system, both of the parties, like a host and also participant. As a host, Mr. Boni has the lots of responsibility to do so. And as a participant, you also have the responsibility or you also have some rules or regulations to run this group very fluently or normally. So the thing is we have to collaborate, we have to make in our network, and we have to find someone who actually know this thing to learn the threat vectors, to protect yourself, to protect your nation. So let's talk about the code of conduct. For code of conduct, you might know in the bug bounty system, we call it safe harbor. So the term safe harbor is like you are not allowed to do such things which are not ethically correct or legally correct. For legal terms, you can't do anything which is not your asset, which is you don't own that. So definitely we have to know about it, the confidentiality. We must have to know about the integrity, and also we have to know about our data availability or accessibility, whatever you can say. And the most inclusive things is you must have to know where you have to put your data. Okay, the mission I already described our mission, why we're just trying to start this thing, why the challenge comes to our mind, why we are just concerned about our next generation cybersecurity concern things and all everything. And vision, also we have the clear idea regarding our vision. We want to make a nation who everybody the cyber expert. We can give an example about the Israel. In Israel, everybody have to go uh, to serve their army, and in army there are mandatory course for learning cybersecurity. So they are occupying another land. I mean, the Palestinian land, but right now they are raising a very big, powerful country by armed forces, by ammunition, by also the cybersecurity. The most secure website I would like to say, Israel is one of them. So America, Israel, and blah blah blah, EU countries. But on the other hand, our system is most vulnerable one. Our NID database got hacked just yesterday, as I earlier mentioned that. Then how could you just think about, yeah, you're gonna be a hero without learning cybersecurity? You're gonna be shine in your life without learning cybersecurity. So cybersecurity is next level of requirement for everywhere in life. Just back to 19, or let's say the beginning of 20, or to 2005, 2004. Let's just take example. I know many of my relatives even don't know how to turn on the computer, but later then they just learn it just for forcing their boss. They just got forced from boss. You must have to learn computer, else you have to resign it. So this is your role, this is your regulation, this is your time, but you must have to have that certificate. So right now, in this time, just let's say it's 2022, we must have to have at least a computer training certificate for get a IT job. I mean, I'm just talking about the government job. If you want to be a just a uh, let's say very, I'm not gonna insult anybody's profession or something like that. Don't take me wrong. But the thing is, if you want to take any of computer things work in Bangladesh, you must have to have the certificate. Why? Because it's necessary. It's the by default demand. That's why you're learning. And the next era will be the cybersecurity. So you must have to learn cybersecurity to protect, to break, to build everything waiting for you. Okay, so the education system. If we just talk about our education system, I know many of my colleagues, I know many of my senior, junior have the bachelor degree from Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, IT, I mean information and informatics, but unfortunately, we don't have any dedicated course for learning cybersecurity. As far as I know, the university, the Deputy University, is just trying to implement something for their SWT or software engineering course, the cybersecurity thing. But let's talk about EDU, EWU, East West University. Let's talk about the NSU. Let's talk about the BRAC. Let's talk about the City University. Let's talk about the Eastern University. City University, Daffodil University, Eastern University, and the BRAC main campus. It's not much far. It's all about maybe 2 or 3 kilometers. The 3 kilometer radius, the 4 university located, the main campus. I'm talking about the main campus. But only Daffodil University offering a course such learning the cybersecurity. It's not for everyone. It's just for particular program, the software engineering program. But us, rest of us, we don't have any knowledge about the cybersecurity. How should I learn? Why should I learn? How to adopt it? How to learn the pathway? How to be a hacker? But yeah, the word is hacker is very fascinating one. But to be a hacker, you must have to update yourself. You must have to follow the stream. World is running and you are just sleeping. So we have to learn the network security, the cryptography. We have to learn the malware analysis, and many more. Definitely, because if you don't know about the network security, then your home Wi-Fi could be vulnerable. Your office Wi-Fi could be vulnerable. For the cryptography, if you don't know about the cryptography, then your message will be decoded by maybe government, maybe black hacker, and malware analysis. So we must have to learn the cybersecurity just for our development. Let's come to about the mentorship. So learning something, mentorship is very necessary. I would like to say it's necessary evil. Sometimes it's not gonna work for you, but you must have one mentor who has a very good track record on this sector. If you have good one, then you will be the best one. If you have the bad actor, that would be the really bizarre. So many of us, the cybersecurity people, they have the lots of security certificates. Let's say CH, OSCP, EGPT, PJPT, PNPT, blah blah blah. But unfortunately, they are not a good mentor. They can take your money, they can give you the base, but it's not necessary to say there will be the good mentor. That's the problem. Because when you are just starting cybersecurity, the learning cybersecurity, then you must have to know at least one people who can help you on demand your question, the hands-on experiment, lab system, and all these things. You must have to know the real world scenario. You must have to know the advice. You must have to know the guidance. Without it, without these are essential elements, your learning will be like, you learn the web application system, web application testing, but if you can test bug on website, then not necessary to say you will be the very good penetration tester. It's not how it works. So you must have to have a group or group of people, or let's say as somebody individual who can help you, who can learn you to step up, who can learn you to walk, then you can run. Without learning walking,
একটা বিষয় জানার জন্য কল দিলাম, সেটা হচ্ছে ওই আমার একটা সেমিনার চলতেছে, বুঝছেন?
who can give you the real
ওটা
tool
কি ওই আমাদের
experience
যে
and
গ্রুপ আছে
comfortable
গ্রুপে কি দিতে পারি লিঙ্কটা?
zone for learning and sharing your problems. So
সেটা
that's
কি
why
সাইবার সিকিউরিটি
we need
সম্পর্কে, সাইবার
mentorship.
সিকিউরিটি অ্যাওয়ারনেস?
Okay, I already talked about the community building.
ওই যে আমাদের একটা
So
যে
you need a
যেখানে
group
ওই
of
যে ছবি
people.
টবি দেন
You need a
আপনারা।
group of um, I would like to say it could be professional one who can help you, who can collaborate on your project, who
ওই
can
একটা
give you
কমন
the
গ্রুপ আছে
idea,
না
who can share you the individual
সবার?
mindset.
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, ওটা শোনার
Okay.
জন্য
Um, these
সেমিনার
all are
চলতেছে অলরেডি,
actually
যারা জয়েন
our
করলো করলো, আর যারা
the
করলো না করলো না।
pre-starting
ওকে ওকে ঠিক আছে,
pre-study
বিসমিল্লাহ।
measurements we have to take, and then let's talk about the online learning rules. So in this time, as I expecting everybody very familiar with the internet. For internet things, internet correcting each other. World is right now a globe on your phone, on your computer. You can access any data of anywhere in the world by just accessing internet. So yeah, we can take two advantages. One is bad one and another is good one. Definitely here we are just expecting everybody will do the good things to protect our nation, to protect ourselves, to protect our family, to protect our faith. So if you have the internet, then you can take any of these. You can take the bad aspect of things, you can take the good aspect of things. So why shouldn't you go for the good one? That could be more. I would like to say it's more familiar for especially in Bangladesh. But that's not the case actually. That's why I'm just expecting my hands to you to learn good things. Okay, so let's say we're just expecting the people who are learning from internet. Yeah, everywhere, everything everywhere is available when you have the internet on your device. But the thing is, you just need to learn how to start, where you have to stop, where you have to practice, where you have to involve yourself. That's why you can't actually use the whole potential of internet. We all have the internet. We're watching YouTube, we're watching the Facebook video, but we're not learning at all. Everything is available in the internet, but we can't actually leverage our opportunity just because we don't know someone who can give the instructions. That's why without mentorship, without group, without the flow or stream, it's not gonna work. The internet learning. Okay, so the learning, as I said, definitely you must have to have someone who can give you the pleasure zone where you can express your everything. Like yeah, let's say yeah, I'm just enjoying the breaking rules, so I would like to go for red teaming. Then anybody can go for red teaming directly. But before before just decide it, you need to know everything. You need to know the blue team work. You need to know the red team work. You need to know the purple team work. Then you can go for that. That's why you need someone who can give you um, the good feel on your workplace. Okay, so what actually Boni security offering? The first one was definitely your comfort zone. The second one is the virtual workshops webinar. So in virtual workplace, definitely you are expecting something like for yeah. I'm very interested. Just for example, I'm very interested. I'm a new guy. I want to be a hacker and I want to be a penetration tester, but I don't know where I have to start. Where should I start from? That's why we're arranging the virtual workshops and webinar. You can join our workshop without any money. We can join your webinar without any money. We're just sharing our experience. By sharing, we also can learn because nobody is um, I mean, it's not possible to be someone. Yeah, I know everything. You might have the better idea. You might have the update idea. So definitely, we need to build a virtual workshop place where we can share all the thoughts we have. Then let's come um, just for the first time we're thinking, yes, I already know the all the thing which I previously discussed about, and right now I need to test myself. That's why we're offering you the online challenges and competition. It could be CPF competition, it could be peer to peer, I mean P2P, person to person to person. It could be like your colleague to colleague, but you need a real life, I mean, real world cybersecurity scenario. Okay, so if you think, yeah, you are competent, you are capable, you are interested, then let's talk about the membership role and responsibility. Okay, so pardon me, the role everywhere is actually the wrong one. I didn't actually notice, so that's my fault. Um, Membership role and responsibility. Yeah, you must have to be an active person, active participation. Not only the active participation, you must have to be an active person who has the real passion to learn cybersecurity, to be a real hacker. Because hacker is not someone who has the full idea. Hacker definitely smart one who has the tremendous number of idea or backup idea. Okay, so the three is knowledge sharing. Yeah, we already discussed about the knowledge sharing. Nobody know who is the best one. You could have the best idea, even you are not a part of our group. So we will also welcome you. Then support and mentoring, I already discussed about it. And yes, all our guidelines you will get very soon, no problem. For the conclusion, I just want to express a real hope to work with you because I believe, yeah, lots of people interested about the hacking thing to learn cybersecurity. But the but the most of us, we just think, okay, if I go, there's Zorina Security, Marina Security is offering this course. If I just enroll myself, then I'll be hacker. Then I'll be a dumb CEH certificate holder. No, it's not gonna work. Cybersecurity is totally self-learning. And I would like to say everything is self-learning, but you need a path. But for that, you don't need to buy um, 200 euros, $200 or 20,000 takas course. By purchasing course, you're not gonna be a hacker. If it's possible, then Udemy is offering lots of courses, and um, and lots of I would like to say maybe it's edX, yeah, edX from Harvard University. So Harvard University also offering the cybersecurity course. If you just pass it, that is it like, yeah, you're gonna be the Harvard University student? No. Why? Because these are just online courses. Some of these very good. I'm not gonna say that course was good, that course is bad. It's not like that. I don't know because I never ever join any courses. But at the at the time, I mean, at this time, I would like to give thousand of respect to my mentor, to my colleagues, just because of, yeah, we did it by doing, by making, by remaking, reshaping ourselves. I think these are the enough for just getting start our the cybersecurity life. I mean cybersecurity learning life. And if anybody have any question regarding our today's webinar, like let's say what would be the final goal, I will be discussing final goal. I just want to see my legacy. I just want to see, yes, right now we have a big chunk of cyber aware people, uh, security professionals, blah blah. Okay, anybody, if anybody want to ask any question, then you can directly ask from maybe, let me check.